Good evening. Hello, hello. Hi. Hello. Today's stream 499. 499. So next one, which probably will be tomorrow, will be stream 500. That's incredible, huh? It's quite impressive. Good job. Pat pat on my shoulder. Good job. Good job. Hello, Hula. So today we're gonna work on the tannery. Because in our village we have a tannery here, which is sitting next to the Guja pens, and which, by the way, I'm not really sure that it should sit next to it, but I think it's a kind of shop, building, crafting area that we don't have yet, right? So I don't think we have any piece or anything that is related to that. So I think we need to build some tools, and I started already to investigate a bit on which tools to use and how is the process and what we need to do, what we need to have. So yeah, it is pretty much what we are gonna do. I don't know why, but I feel that the music is louder than before. I have this feeling that the music, now I put it down, right? But I don't know if it is this one that is yeah, obviously this one is influencing it. I think I will go like this and see. Okay, so we're gonna work on this. The big part of relative tannery is the fresh water. Yes, I think they need a lot of water. So I think we will anyway need to have a river. So I read a bit about this tannery process, and I tried to take some notes. And here are my notes, taken from some YouTube videos and other materials, right? So basically, it all starts when you get the hides, right? You get the hides, and you have to get the hides in a bath, or anyway in water. It's not exactly water because they put into it all sort of incredible things, but let's assume it's water for a second. And they leave it there for basically one night. Then at the end of this tub, I don't know how to call it, of this area, they have a kind of a slanted side so that they can easily recover, you know, the hide and pull it off. And they do it with this kind of hook. So they have a special tool, you know, which is a kind of a hook that they use to recover the hide, right? If they don't want to go into the water to recover it, which I think I would not suggest that. Or if the hide is smaller, they can use a kind of container. You know, it can be like, I don't know, 2 meters wide, and they close it, right? So with a kind of a lid that closes it, and that's preventing, you know, flies or other animals to get in and destroy and let's say damage the hide. So I don't know exactly which one of the two I will do, but then they have this dehairing, or anyway the cleaning and the scrapping of the hide, and they have it in a kind of a different ways. So I think the big part is done just on a like a table. I mean, it's not a table, but it's a board, yeah, a board of wood where they put the hide on top and then they clean it using these two tools, or anyway, tools similar to that, so kind of scrapers. Or in other cases, I've seen that they put it directly on the frame like this, and they start to remove the flesh, right, and the hair. So I think, okay, anyway, there are multiple phases, multiple technique, but basically for what we care that we need a kind of a bathtub, I don't know how to call it, but this thing, how do you call this thing? A quench? No, quench is, I don't know. Anyway, an area where you can put things in with water. And then we need some sort of support board like this one and a frame. Okay, so these are pretty much the thing that we need. And then we need the tools, and the tools can be scattered around, you know, so that it shows that they are using them. And I think we can build all these tools. It should not be too hard, actually. Or anyway, some of them I already started. Then there are different techniques. I don't know. Sometimes they just leave it like that and they smoke it. And other times they tan it again. So they take like this bark, roots, fruits, nuts, leaves and they leave it for like 9 months. I don't know. Or anyway, the video I've seen, the guy that is doing it still today this way is leaving them for a very long time, like months. But other video is showing that maybe smoking for a day was enough to, you know, bring the leather to the right consistency and ensure that it would not spoil in the future. So I think also depends on the type of skin that you, or the type of hide that you have. But maybe that's a bit too much detail for us, right? I don't think we care too much about it. And then they usually use or flour or some sort of oil. I didn't understand exactly which kind of oil, but anyway, some materials to actually soften the hide at the end after it's tanned, and just to give it a more of a, you know, soft feeling to the touch, right? And sometimes they even sand it. Yeah, I didn't add this, but actually there is an optional step, you know, that they sand it with sandpaper or something like that, right? Because I think that the problem is to create a surface that is kind of even everywhere, right? So that it looks like when you touch it, then with your hand is very smooth and good, right? And then at the end of all of this, they use colors, and these are additional containers, right? Giant bowls, but anyway, where you put the thing, where you put the leather in and you let it sink, and it takes some of the color, right? So I think we need a bit of all of this just to show that it's a real tannery. I think it would be nice to create different pieces, right? So what I started doing, and I was doing it before I joined here, was actually to create with some reference images. So I took these reference images, right, which are the ones that I've shown you. And what I did, I just created the profile, and from the as you can see, it's exactly identical to the image. And with the profile, then I used the skew, I think it's called, tool. No, screw. It's called like screw, like a screwdriver. that is basically revolving a profile on a certain axis and is creating a 3D object, right? And it was very quick and very easy. And then I created a blade. And so I did it for this guy and for this guy, right? So now they are not textured. They are not textured, but I think they don't look bad. Now I have no idea about the sides, so we will have to check, you know, the sides compared to what we want to have. But I think that, I mean, they should be large enough that you can work with both hands and having still a significant space in the middle for the height. So I think this blade is pretty big. I don't know, can be half a meter or something. So 40-50 centimeters of blade. So I think it's a fairly large blade, which I think is good because he will be visible in game. No, when we put this thing in game, will be visible. Like when you have a small knife and you put it in the game, basically people cannot even see it. You know, so you're working a lot on something that. So I'm a bit concerned, for example, about this one, right? About this scraper. But I think we can make also this one with pretty much the same technique. I think we need to search it again because I need a picture of it. Which is... I think that one was called... round knife or something. We need a picture of it. Yes, I think this one is very nice. Even if this one looks better, this shape is very nice. Do you prefer to have this one or this one? I think this one looks nice. It looks more interesting. I mean, maybe both will be nice. It would be nice to have both of them. But I don't know if we can afford making them both, but probably yes. I mean, in terms of time, as the usual problem is the time. But, you know... I think it's okay. So we need to rotate this. I think we can rotate it in Blender. It's probably easier. So we will save it as tanning tool number 3. Tanning tool number 3. And okay, if we want, we can also try to create this one. Now this one will not be very big, so they will not be super visible in game, which is kind of a problem. But let's see. Turning tool number 4. At the moment I'm using the same file and I'm working only on the geometry, and then we will texture them all together. I think for texturing, we will then texture them similarly. I think this tool is more for working the leather. Yes. I think that this one and the previous are more for leather working when the leather is complete, right? So that you kind of cut off some pieces, right? Yes, I think so. But anyway, we have a clothing shop, you know, just next. So what is the clothing shop? It is the clothing shop, right? So I think that maybe those tools we will put them in the shop, right? But while I'm at it, I think I can build them. I think it's fairly quick. I mean, it's not super quick, but you will see. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. I mean, it's doable. It's doable. And these all are tools that then we can reuse a million times, you know. So I think we need more items in the game. I mean, if you want to make a, you know, a world that looks like real, we need more tools. Unfortunately, the best would be to have tools by race, but I don't think we can afford to have tools by race. I think we can have some weapons maybe by race, some furniture by race, some buildings by race, some armor by race, but I think the tools will become too much because they will become too many. They will really become too many. And do you want to do it this way or this way? Probably this way. Okay, so the theory is to create a new empty object, for example, a plane, and then first of all we need to scale this because it's super small. I will make it so if we make them proportional to this, in theory the handle should be pretty much the size of this handle, right? Even if maybe a smaller handle compared to the one that you grasp with both hands, but I think a size like this can be okay. Also, again, it needs to be a tool that is visible enough in game, otherwise it loses the purpose. If I remember, the long one is the same than the one used for making shows. Probably. So you are an expert of that? I mean, or did you study some of this? So this one will be leather cutter 1, okay? We will just call it like that. And sorry, we need to call it image leather cutter 1 because that's actually an image. And this one will be our plane. Now the plane, we just select all the vertices and delete. So it's basically an empty object. He has no vertices. And then what we do, well, apart from maybe centering a bit better this guy, so that the middle sits in the middle, but it's okay. So what we're gonna do, what we're gonna do, we're gonna create this shape, right? Yes, we're gonna create this shape. So we go in edit, we go on our plane, we go in edit mode, and then we just control click where we want to have, when we want to have the revolution. I mean, revolution meaning now. I don't know if I need another vertex here. Maybe I can do this. And this. Even if this one is pretty much one line. So I don't even know if I need this, but maybe I will split the material. So this would be the material, it would be golden. And okay, I think something like that is kind of enough. And then from this profile, you know, we are going to create our so we just hide this, we take this profile and we just apply the screw modifier, and boom, you see that immediately we have our handle. That's pretty insane, huh? That's pretty insane. Now the handle we will have maybe to squash it a bit, skew it a bit, because we want it to go similarly to what we saw in the reference picture. So we want this thing to go and connect to the blade, right? So I think actually it's not perfectly round, but he has a bit of a... But it's not too bad. As it is, it's not too bad. It's up to us to decide if we want this ending or if we want... or if we want to close it. Maybe we can just close it, because anyway it will be so small that will not really be visible. So let's just close it. And on this side I think we can leave it open. Even if I leave it open, then it will be shown. No, I think I need to close it as well, or at least I need to go very, very, very close to the border, right? Very close to the border. In theory, I probably need another vertex, but I think it's not too bad. Okay, so now that we have this guy, and we assume that we like him, so I think we will just apply. Now we are going to create the... I mean, it's not perfectly centered, but... I think it's fine, like this. Maybe it's better. Now we're going to create this shape. This shape will be different than the previous one, because we cannot create it by revolution. So by using the screw tool, we will have to create it by extruding it, and then by... merging some of the vertices, right? But the process is the same. So I'm going to create vertexes. I don't know if I want to start from here. Let me think about it. Yes, but I have to, because this piece is actually a separate piece, right? So the blade is actually a separate piece, and so I need to start actually probably even from inside of the thing, and I need to go this way. We need to try to have a good compromise between complexity and a kind of a round blade. I don't want to have 3 million polygons, but at the same time I don't want to have a blade that looks uneven, right? So okay, so I think like this is okay. So we're gonna take all of this and duplicate it and mirror it on the right side, mirror it on the X, yes, and then move it on the right side until... Now this thing is not symmetrical. I think it's not symmetrical by purpose. Probably. I'm not that sure, but it is possible that they wanted to have in this tool two different curves, you know, one which is maybe a bit smoother and another one which is a bit deeper. Now I think no one will notice, but let's do it the way they did it. Okay, so let's do it with a slightly different curve. Maybe we can even enhance that just to show the difference. Can we? Because like you would rotate this tool, right? Because you are never going to cut on the wall surface, I guess. So you're gonna use one side or the other side. Yeah, maybe could be a good idea to stress the point even more. to stress the point even more, what if we make it very asymmetrical? Very asymmetrical, like one side being way smaller and this other side being way bigger. I don't know, maybe it will look more interesting as a tool. It would be a bit less balanced, yes, but so let's imagine something like that. So I don't know if it will be very visible, but at least we tried. At least we tried, boys. And yeah, I think I like the fact that it's not symmetrical. And then what we're gonna do? Then we are going to take this, which is our profile. No, first we need to merge these two. And now we can take this profile, right? And which will look, yeah, which will look a bit slant, a bit skewed like that, but I think I like it. I think it looks like it's made this way for a reason, right? I think I like it. So, and now we are going to extrude it, right? We need to extrude it on the Y by the amount that we need at the bottom. I don't think these blades are very thick. I think these blades are pretty thin. So I think something like this will be enough for the bottom. And then at the top, we will just join all of this, right? So these ones we will just merge. So that's the actual blade. And I think we merge until maybe until this one, and then this one we leave it, but we shrink it significantly, so they will be scaled on the X, no, scaled on the Y to become a kind of a thinner blade. And probably also, I don't know, I'm not sure about the one at the bottom, but let me see. Probably yes. Probably yes. Probably yes. So that the blade is nearly zero, you know. I mean, it's not really zero, but it starts to become a bit bigger here. Okay. Fine. Now that we have this, well, we have first of all to center it, because we extruded it. And so the problem of the extrusion is that it's going in one direction. So I will have to move it like this. So it's sitting exactly in the middle, right? And then we need to create the faces. We need to create the faces. What? Why is not clicking on that? What? Hello? It's not clicking on this. Okay, now it is. Maybe I was too far away. I don't know. I have no idea. And we also need to catch the one that is there. Yes. And then we need to do the same with this side. I press control, so it's taking, okay. So, and this one will be one face. So we create one face, which will be the blade. And then we do the same, then we do the same, just on the other side. Oops. Yes, you cannot do that because we already joined the other piece. Okay. We just need to be sure that we don't have the other side selected, and then we can create the second face. Okay, so we will have the two faces. The bottom is already there because it's the one that we extruded, right? And so basically this will be our tool. Hello, Marcelo. The nice part of this design is you can use to make it a nice exotic helmet. Yes, but you need to have a lot of space in your brain because all of this will go into your head, man. Okay, so I think we built it. At the moment, I don't want to go into the UV yet, but I think it's good. In terms of poly count, is reasonable. Is 294. Which is a bit high for such a small tool, but maybe what we can do, you know what we can do? We can simplify this part, because actually this part I think will be anyway not really visible. So I think we can take all these guys and merge them. Actually, I think probably really all of them, and merge them at the center, and will be more than enough. Yes, absolutely. I mean, this is super small, so people are not gonna see it. People are not gonna see that, right? So I think it's more than enough. I mean, this loop here is not very needed. So in theory, we could remove it. In theory, could remove it. I think I need to move the vertexes up there. Or maybe we make it so that the tool has a certain shape. I mean, I'm thinking, because for example, like this, we are using these ones, right? We are using the vertexes for something meaningful. So we are giving a specific shape. I think it's okay anyway. We are at 300, I mean below 300, so 280. It's not low for such a tool, but I think it's okay. Yeah, I think the cost is coming from this mostly. Actually, I don't think we need that many. Let me try one thing, 1 second. Let me try to see if our friends decimate. Maybe I should have created less loops, actually. No, our friend decimate is not our friend at the moment. But Yeah, I think it can be simplified like this. I think we will look identical basically for a player, so which is like 50% of what it was. I think you will not notice a difference as a player. It will be identical for you. I think I added too many loops actually. So I think I'm going to apply and we are going to join them again. You will not see the difference. You will not see the difference. Will be identical for you, so it's okay. So now we are at 177, which is perfect, which is a perfect number for us. It's very low poly, and I mean, if we want, we could even merge this two at center. And why is not the same? It's not the same Z, huh? I should have just created less loops when I did the initial design, but it's okay. Okay, it's good. I think it's good. Okay, so let's save this. And let's call this leather cutter 1. And then we will try to create the second guy. We'll try to create the second guy. Let me also maybe... why shade smooth is... because I have to set... Wait. I have to set some of this as... I have to set all of this as sharp. I mean, really everything here, it needs to be set as sharp, I guess. I mean, all of this, all of this. All of this. Yeah, it's okay. I don't know exactly why it's doing this. Like, if it's Z fighting, in reality it's not. I think if I change it to triangles, it will not Z fight anymore. Yeah, exactly. You see, if I move it to triangles, it's not Z fighting anymore. It's just the way Blender is rendering the faces that are quads. There are a few things that are a mystery to me, but it's okay. So we have that. I mean, if you want, we can also make this one sharp. And I think that's it. I think we have it. I think we have it, boys. Okay, so let's make the other one. Let's make the other one. So for the other one, I need to add a new image. We will go on the same Y. And we will use the tool number 4. I want to scale it similarly to this one. Kind of. Even if I think it looks very similar now that I mean, the blade is smaller, but it looks kind of similar, actually. It looks kind of similar. I don't know if we want to make it. If we want to make it... I mean, it's different, but... It's different because the blade is so much smaller. I'm kind of undecided. This one is a much bigger. Unfortunately, we cannot compare the actual sizes because we don't have the two tools sitting one next to each other, so we don't know. We don't know. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it, even if it's probably at the end it will look similar. I mean, it's different. Huh? It's kind of different, so probably will not look so similar. But I just don't know about the size. It seems that this one should probably be smaller, right? Like again, the handle should be kind of the same size, but I mean, definitely the blade. Let's not make it too small though, because items that are too small cannot be seen in the game. So, and basically means that we are working for nothing, right? Which is not a good idea. So let's add a new plane like I did before. And then we select all the vertices of this new plane and we delete them. So that we start basically from an empty object. And then we control click and we create the vertices. Yeah, but I think that is the best way to do it. I don't know if you have a better way, but I think that this way is the simplest way to make this kind of things, just with a reference image and using the screw tool. Now before using the screw, what we check is that our X here is 0, and also here our X is 0, so that we are sure that we are, you know, when we are revolving around the X-axis, we are working properly, and I think that's it, right? That's it. So we modify screw, and it is our handle. Looks a bit big, but that's the way it is. That's our handle. Maybe we can shrink it slightly, but no, because this tool is designed this way. So this tool, I mean, the handle is really the same size from here to here, pretty much. So that's the way it is. Maybe our guy is going too much to the left. Yeah, it seems a bit bigger. It seems bigger probably because the image is not perfectly centered, actually. I think that's the issue. So if I center it better, probably this guy should go a bit more to the right, and this guy as well. I mean, basically everything. Okay, I think it's okay. And now, okay, now our guy looks like this, which I think is fine. And now we're gonna add the blade. I'm not gonna create, I mean, maybe on this one we can create the inner blade, because here it looked like he didn't have, but on this one it seems that he has a significant bevel, right? A significant border on this blade. I don't know if I want to do it, but it looks like he has that kind of feature. Okay, so we're gonna go here and create a new vertexes. Wait. If I click on the right one. No, wait. No, if I do this, no, I need to apply the screw. Otherwise, I need to apply the screw. Otherwise, it's going to create more geometry. Wait. Let me see the screw 1 second. Because I think he has by default too many steps. Yes, exactly. He has 16 steps. I think 16 steps for us is too many. I think 8 is probably more than enough. Exactly. I think this is the mistake that we did before, and then we had to reduce it. I think 8 step is perfectly fine. Okay, nice. Hello, Sean. I'm doing good. I'm designing tools for our tannery. I'm designing tools, which, by the way, we can reuse in other places as well, right? But I think we need a better set of tools. We already have a lot. I mean, if you go under our repository and you search for tools, maybe if you go in this one, wait. You see, we have like tools for alchemy. These are all the tools for alchemy. Tools for the artist, which is mostly musical instruments. Tools for the farmer. Tools for the forge. Tools for the kitchen. Right? Tools for mining, tools for others, and now I added tools for tannery, right? There may be some items that are a bit redundant, but I think at the moment very few. I think at the moment the majority are exactly specific. I mean, are very specific to each of the disciplines. Let's call them. Okay, let me try to create this shape. So I will have to start from the middle, because anyway we need a closed shape. So right, it's not doing it. Why is not doing it? Because I'm in object mode. That's why. Okay, now it's doing it. Now it's doing it, boys. Do you want to have one more? Okay. Sometimes I'm asking you questions, but I know that you're not gonna answer really, but this one I think can be symmetrical, right? So we will design it. And then we will just make it symmetrical. So this one should sit on 0 as well. I think it's okay. So we take, and also this one should sit on 0. So we take this shape, we duplicate it, we mirror it on the X, and we move it until that is matching. Okay. Now I think we can take this and merge by distance. It should remove 2 vertices. No, it didn't. Why? It removed 4. No, 4 is not correct. Why 4? Why removed 4? Because it's going to impact. Okay, 2 vertices exactly. So these were the ones we wanted to remove. So we removed 2 now. Yeah, these 2, but it may also be the picture. May also be the picture that is not. But our thing is symmetrical. Yeah, we need to think if we want to build this second line. The only problem I have with that is that the tool is very small, and I think you will not even see it. Right? So I'm more for just extruding this on dy. And again, we should find the right size that we like at the bottom. So we extrude on the y. I think it's better if I go non-x right now, because and probably also if I remove this. Okay. Otherwise I cannot see it. I think at the bottom can be something like this. Right? And then we center it exactly in the middle. And if it's not exactly, we don't really care. And then we decide which ones to merge, right? For sure, these ones. Yeah, but I would go at least until here. And if we want, we can make these ones kind of thin. Let me do it together so they have the same sides. Oops. So it basically becomes a bit larger only in the middle, right? Like if the blade is cut off, I mean, it's getting bigger here for stability reasons. Maybe we can even shrink that slightly. And yes. Okay, so now we need to create the face exactly like we did the other time. So we go here, we go control whatever, and control whatever, and this. Just need to be sure it is not messing up in selecting. I think it's good. So we can create our face. And then we do the same on the other side. Which means going this way. Okay. And we create a face. Very nice. Very nice, boys. Okay, so I think also this one we have it. I don't know if the handle looks too big, but I think it's compared to the original picture, I think is exactly what it is. So I think it's exactly what it is. So it's just a tool with a smaller blade, you know, and a kind of a big handle. Which is fine with me. Which is fine with me. So this becomes leather cutter number 2. I don't know if I want to redo the bottom of this, because the fact that we use the 16 instead of 8 is making it look... I mean, I think it's okay, but at the same time... I mean, it takes me 1 second to do anyway. It takes me so little time, you know, and I don't like the fact that we screwed up on the... Let me redo it. Let me redo it. So that we use 8 vertexes instead of... Yeah, you see that there is a bit of shape, but it's very, very, very little. The curvature difference is so small. Okay. So this one should sit at 0. This one should sit at 0. And then we just take this profile and we do the screw. And... we still have the decimate on this? What do you mean? It's doing it also on the father. Cannot do it only on the selected? No? No, eh? Okay. So I need to split it. Okay, it's fine. We can split. No problem at all. No problem at all. Yeah, this was our mistake. We used 16, we will use 8. Yeah, much cleaner. I really like it more this way. We can apply, go in, join with this guy, and then we can merge by distance, I think. We will remove some stuff, yes. We did, and... this one was the tool that we wanted to have a bit of a different in the blade here, okay. I think we can. So we can do this. We can take these vertexes and join them in the middle. So I will scale them on the Y. I don't know how much, but I think probably even fully. We have a bit of a problem there if we do this. I understand. Well. I think we can... You know what we can do? We can stick this one to this without too much problem. We can stick this one to this. And then we can reduce... the problem is... Yeah, we are... I think we are reducing a bit the... Hello, Gabriel G. Welcome, welcome. We are working on some tools that we use for our tannery, which we still have to build, but we know that we want it because it's part of a village, so... We are... I didn't change the music, huh? So it's still the plane shift music going on over and over forever. Over and over forever. Okay, let me change music. You didn't complain though, so it means that you like it. Okay. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think this tool is okay. Now, I think we can have these vertices as these edges as sharp, and these edges as sharp. What? And by the way, I don't think we need the inner faces now. I don't know if we really want to remove them, but a lot of these inner faces are completely useless. There are some that we need, like these ones, because they are kind of visible. But the other ones that are exactly in the middle, we don't need. They're just messing up, you know. But okay. Okay, good. So we have this. We have this. Now this must be sharp as well. This, and this. This, and this. And this. Must all be sharp. And on this side, the same. Okay. Okay, I think it's good. I think it's good. Now, making the texture will be slightly more complex, huh? But I think we will do it exactly now. So if I shade smooth, yeah, not much is changing, but okay, that's what it is. Okay, I think we can save it. So we basically made 4 tools, right? We made 4 tools. So we made this one, this one, this one, which has a blade down there. I don't know why it's not smoothing this. Why is not smoothing this? Because we have a million. Why? We have made all of this sharp. I don't know why. It should not be sharp. All of this should not be sharp at all. Also, all these ones should not be sharp at all. Yes, now you see that it looks more... it looks smoother. Okay. Okay. Now, if these tools will be usable by the players, I have no idea. But maybe in the future they will, when if we add, you know, more steps to the leather working, maybe we will use them. So we made that one and we made this one. Now the blade, I think, is in a kind of a different place, because this one we have the blade at the bottom. This one we have the blade at the top. I think in all the tools we have the blade at the top except this one. So maybe let's reverse it. So let's do a rotate on the X of 180. Okay. So that also this one now is the blade looking up. Okay. Now, textures, boys. Textures. I think that for the textures we can. Look what we have in our game already. Because maybe there is something that we can reuse. Even if I think those textures, these textures are fairly old. Because they are made a long time ago. So I think it's a bit scary to reuse textures like this. There is, for example, you know, a handle Let me see the cutter, because I think we have a cutter somewhere. Cutter. This texture is a bit better. It's 512, 512. The problem is that I don't think we want our blades to look like this. No, I think we need to make it. To probably take a picture and make the pic and make it out of that. I think this one looks too modern though. I think we cannot use this one. So we basically need a clean picture, a clean texture like this. We need a clean texture. I think this one is not too bad. I think this one that we have, I think is not bad. Let me try to work on it and see where we get. By the way, this thing is costing 98 US dollars. Wow. For a knife. Where is my GIMP? Where is my GIMP? It's not up. It's not up. Okay. So I think that this picture is very good. Wow. The quality is insane of this picture. I mean, probably is even too much. The only issue we will have is that our blade is not anymore this shape. And the other issue I see, I mean, I don't know if we want to clean up, you know, some of the mess or not, or you want to leave it because it looks more worn out. But in theory, we could. I mean, if we really want, we could remove the marks, right? But I think it looks very, 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 very nice. I just don't know if I like the golden piece. And the handle. This is very hard to cure because there is a lot of light going on it. In theory, on this part, we should completely substitute the light because the blade doesn't have a lot of light, and I think it's good as it is. These parts, unfortunately, are not very good for us because they are having a lot of light. Like you see this light here. This light here is a problem, and the light here is a problem as well. But I don't think we can. I don't think we can fix it easily. No. Or we reapply a texture, or we try to like normalize the color somehow, if there is a way. I don't know, because this is really burned, you know, this is really burned by the light, so I don't think you can cure it in any way. We could in theory cut it in half and mirror it. Yeah, that probably will be the best idea. Like if I take this half, which is the one without light, or anyway with very little light, and I duplicate as a new layer and I mirror it No, layer. And I move it. Why? Bro, move layer. I don't know why sometimes this guy. Okay, this is helping a bit. This is helping a bit. Because at least we don't have any more that strong light. Which we really don't want. Which we really don't want. At the same time, now this became very, 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 very similar between left and right, obviously, because we just copied over. But we may try to mess it up a bit. We may try. No. It's very hard because anyways is a rounded piece, so the light is still on it strongly, and whatever I do is gonna ruin it a bit more than improving it. But I think it's okay. Now here there is, I don't know, there is I think you can see the photograph. I think there is a maybe a laptop or something. there was actually mirrored on that, so we have to remove it. I don't know how, but we have to remove it. I think we have to do manually kind of a work like that. Just to avoid a pattern, and so avoid that it looks like something refracting on it, right? Now, will a player ever notice this? Well, yes, I think these big lights at the bottom he will, so we really need to remove them somehow. I have an opacity of 32. That's not a good idea. Yeah, but also 100 is not a good idea. Let's go for 70 or something. I think we can probably even stamp. No, stamping is not easy because the light is circular and so is messing up with us. Unless I take it from there. No. Look, it's so freaking different. Cannot do it. The only thing I can do is to gently swipe it with a color that is similar and make it go away. That's the only thing I can do. That's the only thing I can do. And I think I can go down with the opacity because I think we can still keep a bit of the underlying colors, which will allow us to make a bit of a variation for the texture. I think as long as we keep the circular feeling to it, it will not look bad. Now I was speaking pixels here, so Okay, so we removed the photo camera bomb or whatever it was. There is a bit of this purple color. I don't know really where this purple color is coming from. I don't understand it too much. But I think it's a reflection on whatever camera these guys had. Okay. Okay. You're making more progress every time. Amazing. I gotta get some rest. See you, Marcellum. Thank you. I'm getting more progress in terms of what? In terms of speed? Maybe I'm doing things a bit quicker, huh? Probably yes. Probably yes. I did a mistake here because I cut off the blade. Fuck me. But I can do... it's not a big issue. I can paste again the original picture. Ah, but fuck, then I have to then I have to rotate it again the same way. Okay, we will patch it. We will patch it. Yeah, I did a bit of a mistake here because I rotated the thing and I didn't really consider that I would fuck up a bit. I think I need my tablet if I want to do this properly. But let's try. I mean, painting with the mouse is always a pain, but I think it's acceptable. No one will really notice. Now in the golden part here, we have a bit of also strange color in the middle. We have a bit of a strange color in the middle, but it's not very easy to remove. It's not very easy to remove, boys, because this is going to mess up quite a bit. In theory, we need small dots, you know. I think we need to paint again. So we need small, very, very small dots to go into it and make it less repetitive. But no, the last one's really no. Okay, it's fine. Let's stop this. It still looks a lot like this. Fuck, why? Let me try to make something drastic and see what happens, okay? I don't think it's too bad. I think we can actually live with this. I think we can actually live with this change. Okay. Okay, good. Yeah, I like it a bit more like that. So this texture is insane. I mean, the quality of this picture is insane. It's perfect. It's beautiful. It's incredible. Do we want that? I don't know if we want that. Do we want that guy or no? I don't think so. At least not that strong. Okay. So now what do we do? Now what do we do? I think that this handle, I don't know if I mean, if we could reuse the handles for all of them, I think it would be a bit better for us. The problem is that these two have a type of handle, and these two have a completely different type of handle. We can see what happens when we adapt the UV. Yeah, we can see what happens. We can also, you know, use the space to our advantage. So in theory, we could add 2 more handles here if we want, right? Of different shapes and types. And I think the blade we can probably keep as it is. I don't know. No, we don't really care about anything else around here. Okay, so now you see it this way, but obviously this is not the way we're gonna use it. Oops. Yeah, we have a bit of an issue when I think I need to clean it manually, but at the moment I have zero willingness to do that. No, I can do it. I can try to clean it a bit. Our UV will anyway go around it, so we don't really need it. It's more for a, you know, cleanness of view than anything else. Because our UV, we will position it as we want in this thing, right? So I fucked up at the end. It was the perfect cut. It was the perfect cut. It's okay. We will use it anyway, only for the central part. Do we have other handles that we want to use? That's the good question. Because I think that I think that picture was insane, by the way. It was really, really, really good. It's very hard to find a picture that is giving you, you know, the exact... Look at this. What is it? It's giving you, you know, a straight quality. For example, this one is not bad, but wait. This one is not bad, but is not perpendicular to anything. There is too much light. So there are a million reasons why we cannot use that picture. This one, unfortunately, is not very good quality. That's the problem. Apart from that, it was not bad, but it's not very good quality. Fuck. Get out of that. Yes and no. I mean, I can easily use this piece, but I think the wooden part I will have to... I don't know, we can try to use the same one, but I think it will look a bit weird being the same one. Okay. Let's try to save it meanwhile. Let's try to save it. Export as... Where do we want to save it? We want to save it... under tools Tannery, right? So this will be the place for sure, and it will be called scrapers.blend. What do you mean? It's an image. This will be called letter cutter 1.png, right? Yes. Export that thingy. And now. We're gonna be sure that we have one material assigned. At the moment we have 0 materials. Okay, nice. We will call it cutter, letter cutter. Okay. We're gonna use shader, add image, connect, open, select this one. What? What is that? What is this? Okay, yeah, because it's at the moment it's not mapped. Okay, so we will have to take the y-axis, take everything that is inside. Wait, I think I can stop. I can stop sharp. Can stop sharp and select both sides so that we have this piece, and we can project from view easy, and then we will have this part again, stop sharp, and yeah, projecting from view here will be not that good, unfortunately. I can try to unwrap. No, I need to seam. I need to seam the side. There is no way. I need to seam the side. So I need to seam until at least until there. No. We need to seam this and then the wall bottom. Otherwise it will not work. Yes. So if we seam that, we can even, maybe we can even go bigger than that, but I think it's okay. And then we select sharp and we unwrap. Okay. So now if we look at our UV, maybe we have something that we can use. Let's see. So for the bottom we have this one, which I think is not bad. We can rotate, wait, we can rotate -90, and yeah, unfortunately he didn't make it very symmetrical, our guy, eh? He didn't make it very symmetrical, so he just decided to do it that way, its own way. I don't know why, because we cut it off here exactly. So what's the reason, my friend? What's the reason, my friend? Well, because it goes a bit like that. Okay. Okay, it's not really the best for us, but it's fine. That's fine. I think we can fix it a bit. I mean, it doesn't have to be perfect, but if we keep the shape, you know, relative to the texture, it would be better. Now, yes, that is exactly the opposite of what we need. I know. I know. But I don't think we have a better solution. Because I think if I straighten this, yeah, the UV will look better. Yes, so we should. Yes. And I think it's already good enough, boys. We need to, I don't know if I want to straighten completely these lines, but I think the answer is yes. I think the answer is yes, even if it's not perfect. I don't know why he mapped it so stupidly, by the way. Sometimes Blender is a mystery. Sometimes Blender is a real mystery. Do you think that these two vertices are touching each other or not? Did I exclude one? No. So why? Wait. What is going on here? Did we miss one face or? Yeah, these two are definitely touching each other. What? Now, here he did a bit of a mess, huh? Here he skipped one face for some reason. There is a face here which is not mapped. Or this. Yes, this. Yeah, that is the thing. That is the thing. Okay. Okay, fine. We discovered the mystery. We discovered the mystery. I don't know why this texture looks so bright here compared to how it looks here, but I think it's fine. The important point is that it doesn't have a lot of light, right? Light spots, because the light spots will make it look weird. We have a bit of a problem of... I understand. Yes, in theory, there is one side, and here we are mapping two sides. And here we are mapping two sides. So, in theory, if you want to do it right... If you want to do it right... yeah, but that's a problem, though. You know, it's a problem. It's a problem, but we can solve it by somehow. Let me try to mirror this 1 second and see what happens, huh? Mirror on the X, G on the X, put it here, then take everything, move it in the middle, and then scale it horizontally. Because, you know, we have a problem that our structure is not perfectly... It's a bit long to explain, but we have an issue, we have kind of an issue. But, you know, like this, it kind of may work anyway. I mean, it will not be perfect, but I think it will be better than before. Yes, exactly. I think no one will notice as usual. No one will notice. Very easy. The bottom, I think we can just map it in the middle. And that's it. And okay, so we did the handle. The handle, I think we have a very good texture. Consider at the moment the texture is very high resolution. We are probably going to change. I did a mistake as usual. I didn't scale it in power of 2. This picture is just a random. It's just a random 926 by 1000 and something. So what we're gonna do, we are gonna reduce it. So we're gonna scale it down a lot. I think we're gonna go 512 maximum, really. And then we are going to... I mean, it's a pity because it's a very nice texture, I know, but we cannot have huge textures on such a small tool. And then we are going to enlarge the canvas sides and make it 512 by 512, keeping this in the center. Okay. So let me rename this one. Can I rename it? Cannot. Blender. No, this case game. Let me rename this one to high res, and then we will save this one as normal, because maybe we need to go back, you know. For whatever reason, maybe we need to go back, and I want to keep the IRS. So we will reload it. And obviously we look worse because we lost 4 times the quality roughly. I'm still looking okay. We have a bit of a white thing popping up here because our mapping is not great. Yeah, because this thing is going a bit overboard and really should not. Let's say the white unfortunately is a byproduct of the scaling that we did, of the reduction of the image, and so now we are paying a bit the price. And but I think we'll still be okay. I think it's perfectly fine. Nice. Now, what do we do with the blade? With the blade... Uh-oh, here we have a bit of a fuck up. Why? This vertex... no. We need to shrink. We need to shrink until we hit... We are completely inside, Yes. Okay. Like this is fine. Now the blade. The blade should be fairly easy. Well, even if it's not the same shape, I know. because we decided to make it slightly different, but the blade should be kind of easy to fit into this thing. And we can even fit it this way in theory, but probably a better way would be to use at the maximum extent the actual blade. Using it at the maximum extent we can, and then just for these two pieces, you know, we're gonna flip it and mirror on the Y. Just gonna move them up like this. This thing is a mistake because I think it's this, huh? Okay, so basically here we are using to the max the blade texture, or pretty much, yes. Maybe like this is the maximum. Okay. Okay, so that is our tool. I don't know why it's not shading properly. It's not shading properly. Why? There is a bit of a fuck up in the shading. We have to see what happens in... It may be due to the UV that we rotated the opposite way. We need to see it in in Unreal. But it's kind of strange that it does that, but because in theory this part should be all shaded, except, I mean, all smooth except why this thing came out? Okay, so that's why. That's why none of this should be sharp. None of this. Right? Okay. Still I see it that way. But okay, let's not overdo it. I think if it doesn't look smoothed in Unreal, we will take another look, but I think it will be. I think it will be okay. Okay, now this part is a part that we didn't do yet, and we need to decide what to do with it. I think we will do... I mean, it's only the bottom, I know, but everything needs to be mapped, so... that's just a part of the blade, so I think we will take these two things and we'll just put them randomly here in the middle of the blade, and that's it. If we can keep the same sides... wait, this one is the size of this, so yeah, I think they're already the correct sides, right? Yes, I think they are. You can make them slightly bigger just to gain a bit of resolution, but I think they are pretty much fine as they are now. So yeah, so the bottom will look also like a bit like a blade type of thing. Okay, so this tool is mapped and is created, and I think we can then look how it looks in game. Now we could create a normal map of this, we could create the ambient occlusion, we could create a lot of stuff, but boys, will take too much time. So for now I will leave it a bit simpler. Okay, let's see if we can put the same texture on this guy or not. I think that the golden part will look very weird on this guy, but we can try. We can try. We can try, don't worry. I think we will go the same technique that we did on the other side. So we will go with a seam like that. So same technique. And I think here we have also the upper part, which must be seam as well. So this thing will open up completely. Now this is very, very, very symmetrical. So maybe we can even do that. We can, yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. We can even do that. We can even, you know, split it 1 and 1 in the top and the bottom, and I think it will look good. So now we unwrap this piece. Can we unwrap only this piece, please? Yes, we can. So we unwrap. Okay. And we assign the same texture. Okay. Now we want our two pieces. Our two pieces. I think we want them exactly in the same position, by the way. Right? I think we don't want to do anything too fancy. So they will be like this. And we're going to rotate 90, and we are going to adapt it. Oops. Oops. We're going to adapt it to this thing. Now, we can avoid the golden part, or we can use the golden part. Not completely sure what I want to do, but I think we can try using it and see what happens. I mean, here we are stretching the texture, I know, but I know we are stretching it, but I think it's fine. I think it doesn't look too bad. Maybe the golden part is too much. Yeah, I think the golden part is a bit too much. So what we can do, we can scale up this piece. So this part, we will make it a bit bigger. Wait, no, smaller. Yes, because he has to go down. Yeah, he has to go down. But if it goes down, I lose quality. I lose quality. No, I can move this one down. Yes, exactly. I can move this one down so that the golden part is not as big as that. And this square, I think we will put it fully. Well, we have two squares. We have the small one. The small one, we put it here in the middle. And the big one, we have to shrink it. Oops. And we will put it all in the golden parts, right? I think like this is fine. So that the top will be golden as well. Right? Okay. I think is usable by both. I think is okay. Now let me see the blade. So if we go to the blade, at the moment we didn't map it yet. So we need to do the seams. We need to do the seams. You know what is an easy way? You go face, you select this, you click 2 so it becomes edges, and then you mark seam. Yeah, that's much easier than selecting everything. Because from face selection you can switch to edge selection. It will select all the edges that are belonging to those faces. So these ones are seams, but at the same time they are also sharp, right? Okay. Now the seam seems to win, but it's fine in terms of color. Now we take this face and this face, and well, I think we can take everything actually, and we can unwrap. Okay. Now we take this guy. Yeah, probably a projection on both would have been easier, but it's okay. The same thing. And I just move it in the same place. Now we need to stretch it a bit. We don't have another way. Okay, so or we split. Because the problem is the vertical piece. The vertical piece is not matching this blade, so I can do the same trick that I did before. So that I basically take from here down and I mirror it and I put it in the middle. I think it's the best solution for me. I think it's the best solution for me. It's the best solution. And then I take this and I this, and I scale it. Do you want to take everything? Yes, maybe everything. Why? Yeah. And I scale it horizontally just to take the maximum blade sides. Now, here we are stretching the texture, huh? Here we are stretching the texture. I know. I'm aware of that. But I think for our purpose it will still look fine. And then we have these two pieces on the side, which is this thing. And this thing is just a blade. I mean, it's just this part at the bottom. Ah, no. Plus also the top. Plus also the top. No, so we need to do the same trick. We will have to take this and mirror it, or this and mirror it, and mirror on the Y. And then take this piece and move it somewhere here in the middle, and it will be fine. I mean, there will be another part of the blade, okay? Okay, boys. I think we have made two tools. They are not, you know, using the full set of textures. They are not using the full layers and everything, but I think they are good enough. Now the only problem we have is the sides, because I think the sides at the moment is super big, and then we can import it in Unreal. At the moment this thing is 33 centimeters. 33 centimeters. I think it's not bad actually. 33 centimeters I think can be fine. I think 33 can be fine. Let me try to put it in game and see how it looks. I was thinking we were off in terms of sizes, but probably not. So we're gonna export FBX, and we will call it, we will do selected only edges, and we will call it ladder cutter 1, no, ladder cutter 2. This one is ladder cutter 2. We're going to put it under, yes, under tools. Drum roll. Drum roll. And we export it as ladder cutter 1. Right. Okay, at least we have this too. Now we're going to import them, as easy as that. We don't have a directory dedicated to other tools, so basically all the tools are in the same directory. I don't know if that's a great idea actually. Because it's messing up things a lot. Let me start a new directory, and we'll call it tools Tannery, okay? And let me import the texture I already normalized, right? Yes, I already normalized it. Let me import ladder cutter 1. Okay, and let me import ladder cutter 2. Okay, now we just need to create a material from this, which will be called ladder cutter material, and ladder cutter underscore T, just to keep our naming convention proper. And we are going now to set this one to this, and we are gonna set this one to this. Okay, so this is our little guy. I mean, it looks very small, but that's what it is. 0.33. I think it's meters versus centimeters though, boys. So I think that this thing is super small in Unreal. We need to import it as a 100 scale, I think. Let me try, but I think it will look super small. Let me go next to this plant, for example. And let me try to put it there. No? Is it okay? Approximate size 25 by 3 by 33 centimeters. Yes. No, it's correct. Now, if we want to make them more evident, we can but yeah, I think that's how they are. I think they are fine actually. I think they are fine and they look very nice. This one has the problem of the shading. I don't know why. You see that this one is perfectly shaded. This one is not. In theory they are identical, so I don't understand why this one has the shading problem. Let me try to merge vertexes and see. Well, we remove 4 vertexes, which is always nice, but still we have the problem of bad shading. Still we have the problem of bad shading. Shade smooth. We have the thing at the top. Yes, we do. I don't understand. Maybe the angle is too much, or we have the auto smooth. We have the auto smooth though, huh, boys. We had the auto smooth on this one for some reason. I don't know why. We had the auto smooth on this one, but I think we had the auto smooth on the other one as well. No, on this one, no. Okay, they are cloned one from the other, but one added to the other, no. Okay, why? I have no idea, but fine. Okay, so we just need to re-export this guy. The blade looks a bit weird, but well, it's okay. I think it looks nice actually. So let me export it again now that we remove the auto smooth, which was giving the problem. And let me try to import it again. Okay. Yes, and now I think it looks better. Yes, now it looks better. Now in terms of yeah, now this is the typical piece that would be very nice to have a metallic effect, right? So if we could create a metallic effect on the blade, I think it will really help. At the moment we have no metallic, right? No metallic map. We have 0 metallic map, and I think that metal by default, I can try to make it 1 and see what happens. But we also need to bump the specular. You know, we really need to create a map. That's the problem. We need to create a map dedicated to that. Because if I do this and I apply, everything will be metal, including the handle, right? And that's not really the way to do it. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. I think we have a problem of inside-out faces on that side. Yes, we do. Do we have the same problem in this one? Yes, we do. Okay, so there is just a small fuck up on the on these faces, because again this guy is setting back face to false, and so we cannot see. You see, I set back face and now I see that there is a problem. But by default, the nice blender doesn't set it as that. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. Well, I can also do something simpler. I can just do recalculate. Right. Yes, I did recalculate outside, and now that one is okay. I need to do the same on this guy, and yeah, and now they are fine. Now if we want, we could have a metal map. We could have a metal map just for the blade, right? So everything up here will be metal. Well, maybe including this handle as well, and then this one will not be metal. I think it will help a lot actually in terms of visualization, but maybe another time. I mean, I don't want again. We should be careful on time, right? I know we have the whole life in front of us, but you know, players would like also to play the game one day, so one day players would like to play the game, and so we need to be conscious of that. So let me re-import both of them. Yeah, you see that now this part is fixed. and this part is also fixed, and so I think that now they will look better. Yes, I have no idea why this one looks not metallic like this one, but like this one really looks metal, that the other one doesn't. Again, they are identical in theory. They are absolutely identical, but probably they are not for some reason, which at the moment is unclear to me why, but there is probably a reason. Maybe it's the type of, maybe it's the amount of seams that I mean, it's the, let me 1 second clear sharp, because I just want to see. What? What? No, fuck, I did clear sharp. I meant clear seams, not clear sharp. Now, the blade is sharp at the top, so is similar to, I think, what we have on this one. Yeah, why is looking so different? Why is looking so different is a mystery to me. Why they are looking so different is a complete mystery. Complete mystery. This one looks super shiny and metal, and the other one not. They have the same material assigned. Yes, this blade is a bit larger, I understand, but at the same time, it should be the same. I don't know. Anyway, it makes a bit of variation, so let's go with that. Let's keep them like this. Let's keep them like this. Okay, so we have 2 tools that we can use in the leather shop. Now, I would like to use... What do you mean by equip? Equip the tool? I think about a nice visual effect. You can add metal sparks, some flying blood. What do you mean? I mean, when you use them on a beast? No. Poor beast. The left one makes you think of a balloon. Yeah, because maybe it's a bit too much, huh? Because the effect is too much. I don't know why he's doing that. I don't understand. I didn't ask him to do this, so I have no idea. In theory, they are identical, but they are not. Magically enough, they are not identical. But you see that also in Blender, you see that effect a bit, right? You see it? So also in Blender, you see that effect that you don't see on the other guy. So it's really something. It's really something on the shading. It's really something on the shading. But I don't know. I can try to set from faces. Uh-oh. I think something bad happened. No, I think it's good. Wait. I think now it doesn't have it in. Oops. He has it on this side. On one side he has it, on the other side it doesn't. I'm a bit confused, boys. Like on this side is nothing, but on this side he has this weird, this super weird. Do you think that face is back facing or something? Because no, it's not back facing. I don't know, man. Let me try like this. Okay, so wow. What is that? What is that? What is this? Is it because it's too, I mean, there is too much space that is coincident? Anyway, it looks beautiful. I think I will leave it like that. I don't know why it's doing this, but it looks that like we did it by purpose, you know? Look, this side is like this side is crazy like that. Don't ask me why it's doing this. I have no idea. Maybe it's the metallic one. Wait a second. Maybe if we go metallic 0. No, I mean it's doing also it's doing it also in Blender, so it's so weird. It's so incredibly weird. There is no reason. There is no reason, I tell you. There is no reason you should do this. There is no reason. Ah! Now we went back on the other side. I think because it's too flat, you know, like these vertices are not double, so these faces are probably too close to each other to actually, yeah, I think that's probably the problem. So I think one issue, I mean, one way to solve the issue probably is to take these two vertices and extrude them again. No. How do I do it? To take these two edges and extrude them again? Yes and no. I don't know. Let's leave it like that, boys. I don't care. I mean, I know it's not perfect, but it looks interesting anyway, okay? It looks like an interesting thing. So let's consider it is a bit weird like that, okay? It's like if it's a design of the blade, okay? Like if it's a design of the blade. And now it's not, we don't know why, but we don't care about it. Is a mushroom? What do you mean is a mushroom? It doesn't look like a mushroom. No, it's not a mushroom. Okay, so this is fine. Now let me do the other two because we need to finish the series. So we have the scraper number 1 and the scraper number 2. So the question is, can we use the same texture? I think the same texture will look pretty bad on this too. I think it will look very bad. We can try, but I think these tools are too big, you know? We can actually add some blades here and here, maybe. Or you can multiply this. Wait a second, I have an idea. Scraper. Wait, I have an idea. Scraper blade. Probably we need a perfect picture. And it's super hard to get a perfect picture. What do you mean blade? Who is this guy? I want a blade, like a blade. I want a blade. Meh. 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 Meh, 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 meh. 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 We are back to these guys. We are back to these guys. There are a million of these guys, huh? They are selling a lot. There is a lot of people buying these things. People love these things. I think that picture that we got is the best picture ever. That picture is super good. Because it doesn't have a lot of light, and is exactly also is very big quality. Yeah, I think let me do this. Let's go back to the IRS because we had a picture which was the IRS. So let me open the like this. I will never find it. Let me open the IRS and let's take this piece again. The problem is that it will not be. Can I get a saw picture? Wait, maybe with a saw. Oh my god, a saw tool, not a saw guy. Every time you search anything, there is a stupid guy with his face. Saw blade. Saw blade. Saw blade, yes and no. I think we need to search medieval or something like that, because otherwise... Anyway, it's incredible how many, pictures you can find of stuff that is totally, it's kind of useless, but to us it's very useful. I need an horizontal blade. I need an horizontal saw blade. Kind of. But I need it more and with a better quality. We will never find it, huh? We will never find it. We will never find it, okay. It's too small. It's too small, but the texture is good, it's very good. The only problem is that it's not flat. The only problem is that it's not flat. And the image is a bit small. This one is not bad. Because the problem that we have... wait. 500 by 500? No, please, more. Bigger pictures, please. Bigger pictures, please. This one is not bad. This one is not bad. I don't know if it will match with... I mean, this one is perfect. This freaking picture that we have here is absolutely insane quality. Is God quality. God quality. Yeah, this quality is a bit shit, I have to say. This quality is too shitty. No, because the idea was to put it the idea was to put it on the side. But it's very ruined. Fuck. Here it looks better, but it's not. Unfortunately. These pictures are not... wait. This one is too dark though, but maybe I can use this one and make it less dark. No, man. You don't understand. I need the whole thing. No. Bro, wait. Wait. 1 second, huh? 1 second, huh? No, you cut it off? What do you mean you cut it off? You cannot cut it off. Ah, you didn't. Okay. So if you didn't cut it off, can I scale it down proportionally? How much I need to scale it? Can I see it, by the way, or no? Cannot see it. Tough life. Really tough life. Ah, okay, I can do it like this. Wait. What's my mistake? I mean... Yes and no. Yes and no. Yes and no, because wait, let me do one thing first. Let me rotate it. Let me rotate it so that is the way I want it, okay? And I want it this way. And then let me scale it up to a point that is reasonable for us and is big enough. Para-para-pam, para-pam, para-pam. Okay. And then let me delete. Okay. And then let me... No. Why is lightly transparent? I have no idea. Yeah, the quality is still a bit shit. No, because the idea was if we can use this one, you know. I think this blade is not refined enough. Anyway, so I think this blade is not good enough, boys. This type of metal is not good enough. We need this one. We need exactly this one. I think we should just use this one. That's probably the best way. We need to find another picture of a blade. This blade is good, but it's not good at the same time. Can you find me a picture of a blade which has the quality of that one? So I need something like that, but horizontal. I mean, not rounded. That's the problem. This picture is insane quality as well. So it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful picture. But we still struggle to find our blade. Similar. I mean, kind of. But larger, and I need a picture from the top. I need a picture from the top, boys. No, we will never fix it. Okay, fuck it. We will use the other one. I will duplicate it and we will use the other one. Okay. Fuck it. Because we are taking too much time on this. So delete. Okay, I will do this. Look. I will do this and that's it. I mean, it may look weird, but I think is what we will do. I think is what we will do. We need a larger. The only problem is that we need a larger surface. So I don't know if this will be enough. So I need to clone it. So I will basically clone from ear to ear somehow, just to make more surface when we have to map the big blade. Okay. So I will try to. What? Yeah, the problem. Yeah, I know it's not easy, my friend. I know it's not easy. Because if I do this, you see how dark it becomes in that place? So we need to try to blend it, but it will never work. Well, maybe it will, but I think it would be kind of tough to make it look nice. Wow, it is really fucked up. Well, this part is super bad. This part is super bad. Not just bad. Ah! Really so different? I mean, it looked like identical. Wow. Okay, so we cannot do it, huh? Is what you're saying. We cannot really mix this with that, because it's too strong. Fuck it. It's very hard to make it. To make it look nice is very hard. I think is nearly impossible. But anyway, I think he has too many lights transitions. But okay, let me try 1 second anyway with this one. So we will save it. Anyway, we didn't touch the top part, so it's okay. So we will export it as cutter01. Yes. And I just want to see if I try to map the blade, just the blade. With the same material. I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens. Because maybe it's okay, yeah? Maybe I'm overthinking it because it's just a blade, so as long as it looks... but you see that we need this part. We need this part, boys. Or we add an intermediate, because like this, I think we will really not look like a blade. We look like clouds, you know. Bah, maybe not. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe not. I'm not sure. And by the way, this blade is the easy one. And here, well, here we can put it like this, and then we can fill, you know, with the same color. This is easy. This is easy instead, because we can just go, you know, from the bottom. Or from the middle, or from the... Well, the problem is that this one is very different in color. Yeah. Fuck. I think I can do... Wait. I think I have an idea. I just take this piece, I copy it, and I reverse it, right? And I mirror it vertically, and I think will be perfect. And I move it. Okay. So basically now it's transitioning back to what it was. Ah! Don't do that anymore, eh? You just need to smooth it a bit, but at least this piece, I think is good enough. This line. I think that line is good enough. Can I put it in Unreal without doing damages? Let me see. Yes, I can. Okay. Maybe we can move, you know, the cutter to the left so we use this space. Now, do we want to have a different handle or not? Do we want to have a different handle? Let's try with the same handle, even if on this one I think we look a bit weird, but... and I think we want a bit of a variation. Can we get another handle with good quality? Can we get another handle with good quality? This one is very nice. Is it too modern? Is this one too modern, you think? This picture is insane. Super nice. And is exactly perpendicular to the thing. So we could have that connected to this, even if this one is longer. Even if this one is longer, so it cannot be all golden. And I also, I think on this tool, I think the gold will be a bit weird. I think it should be normal metal and not gold. No? Like more like this. More like this call. Yeah, this, I think this handle would be perfect if they give me an horizontal picture. But obviously they don't. Pity. That would have been very, very nice. Ah! There is too much light. There is too much light. Too much refraction, too much specular. I think Amazon is good because they make very, very big pictures. So I think I can go knife. But I think it should be not this knife, should be how can I search those kind of I mean, the one that really makes me think about that one is the rolling pin, you know? It's a rolling pin because it's kind of the type of handle. But I think the rolling pin has too small handle. No, the rolling pin is not gonna do it. I think we need a cutting knife tool, cutting tool something. Because cutting tool, oh my god, no. Cutting tool knife something. Because those tools have nice, yeah, like this one for example. They have nice handles. This one, there is too much light. There is too much light, but apart from that it was perfect. Maybe we can remove the light. Okay, let me try. This one is very, very nice, but the problem is the light. The light is a real issue. The light is a big issue, boys. Also, the specular is insane. And probably I don't even like the color. I don't even like the color because the color is kind of too red, no? This one was perfect. This blade was insanely good. Insanely good. I think I don't like it at the end. I don't know what you think, but maybe we can fix it somehow, but I think it would be super hard to fix. It will be super hard to fix. One, to remove the light. In theory I could do a darken all in this area, but I think it will never do it properly. No. I can go opacity 70. Actually, I can go black. I can go black opacity. Black opacity. Yeah, but it's not gonna do it. It's not gonna do it. I need to darken it. I mean, I need to bring it back to what it was, and it's impossible because the light actually burned it, you know. So it's not a matter of the light completely destroyed the image. No, we need a picture. We need a picture with less light, but this was exactly, you know, the thing that we needed. Exactly this one. Exactly. Exactly that. This one is not bad. This one is not bad, boys. This one, I think, has a chance. I think this one has a chance. Now, yeah. This one has a chance. I'm pretty convinced that this one has a chance. Now, we just need to understand how big. Yeah, I think pretty much like this. I mean, we can go slightly more, but not too much. Otherwise, we would go over the picture. Over the picture. So let me try to do something like that. And invert delete. Very nice. Very nice. And I mean, again, I don't need to clean it because anyway it will. Come on, deselect, bro. Deselect. Okay. Okay. I mean, we don't need it to clean it because we will use the texture, you know. We will do it with the UV, but still, I think it's a bit annoying to see, so. So we can actually do something like that. So, okay. So what I wanted to say, yes, if we can use this one, I think this one would not be too bad. I think this one will not be too bad. Because it's a different color as the okay, so how do we map this? We map this just by seaming the bottom, or I think the bottom we can always keep separate. At least the middle bottom. Even if this thing is so small, boys, that we could even. But anyway, okay. Let's do the. So basically this will be a seam, and this, oops, and this will be another seam. Right? And we have to do the same on the other side, but first let's see how it looks on this side. And now we can unwrap normally. Okay. So we have our two brothers that we need to put together. And these two small thingies. I think we can scale it down. Now here we will have to stretch a bit, for sure. It will look a bit stretched, but I think it's okay. So for example, I will scale this. I will scale this. And this one, we will scale it significantly because we need to match. I think this one we need to scale it more so that this is matching. There is somehow matching. It's not really matching, but I think it's not too bad. I think it's not too bad. Now this one goes there, and this one, this one I don't have a good mapping for this, but anyway, it's pretty much fully hidden, right? So I think we can put it here. I think it's not bad. I think it's not bad. I think it's not bad, boys. The problem is the blade. The blade, I think, is still a bit stupid, but you know what? I think I will just duplicate this guy and substitute it with the other, so it's faster than redoing the mapping. So I will duplicate mirror on the X and move it exactly in the same spot. Okay, then I will hide, select, delete, unhide. Okay, and we have it, right? Now the only problem is that this one as usual is normal, so calculate outside. Okay. The problem is the blade. The blade looks shit, but the tool itself doesn't look bad. The blade is the problem, because the blade should be lighter, right? Should be lighter here. So well, I can make it manually. I mean, I can. Let me try something. I mean, I can do this, and then at a certain point of the texture, which is basically roughly here, I can just do a pass of light, hard light, and see what happens. Nothing. Ah, okay, because I'm on the other layer. And also have something selected. I can do a pass of light. No. What do you mean? But it needs to be shaded somehow. Wait. I mean, kind of yes, but also no. kind of yes, but also no. Because we need this part to be less and less. And also we need it not to be that strong, but maybe for that strong I can do this. I can do this. Yes, in theory, if I do that with a brush like that, as big as the picture, I'm making this brush like super huge. Okay, so if now I push slightly this into it, yes. The problem is that it's taking, it's taking the other side. Hey, nearly that. Not really what I wanted, but nearly what I wanted. Basically, I need to push a wall line. I think this shade is not bad. The issue I have is this part, it really looks shit. But apart from that, it's not too bad actually. Okay, I think he has a bit more texture, it's not bad. He has a bit more texture. Now if only I could take this and put it here, but I think it's so different. Yeah, you see it's not matching in any way. Okay, let me try like this. At least we have a sort of a transition for a sort of a transition for the blade, okay? Which I think will be reasonable. Because what we want the front of the blade to be highlighted, right? A bit. Yes, exactly like that. I don't know if it will show, but in theory it should show. I think it doesn't really look like a blade, but fine. I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's not the right color or whatever. Let me try to export it like this and see how it looks. But anyway, I think it's better than not having it. So I'm not too happy about it, but I'm happy about the handles. I think the handles are looking nice. Leather scraper 1. Leather scraper 1. Leather scraper 1. What do you mean fail to import? Mesh is not found in animation track. What? What did I do? I exported something. Scraper 1. What am I? Scraper 1 selected. Edge. I don't understand what he said. I clicked on something wrong probably. Scraper 1 FBX. Okay. I don't know what I clicked, but definitely I clicked something that was not correct. Okay, so we just apply the same thingy. It looks too white, but I think the blade looks a bit too white to be, I mean, to look like a blade, but it's too white. Even if somehow it's the same white of these two, but I think that these two, I mean, it just looks more like a blade by itself, so that's why. But you know what? I think I don't care. I mean, I cannot care on one side, but I don't on the other, so... I think... I mean, I think it's okay. Cannot go crazy for it. Can I... No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I mean, navigation in Blender is still annoying, but I think I learned a bit my ways, and now I can move a bit faster, you know, than before. I think I've used it a lot now in terms of navigation, and I think I'm a bit better in this. I'm a bit better at this, at moving, running around. I don't know, I don't like the blade, guys. I think that the blade looks like a cloud. Doesn't really look like a blade. I don't know. Doesn't really look like a blade in any case. Change in copper color. A blade made of copper? Never seen a blade made of copper. What do you mean? We can see if we can make this darker and see if it helps. Brighten contrast. I think it will help. I have the feeling that it will be better. Because it's just looking too white. How do I do this? Okay. Yes. Yes, much better, boys. Yes, 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 much better. Much better. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do the same also to this part, so that they match. So what did I do? I did brightness, brightness, and then I went down. Because the pattern is not too bad. I mean, it's not exciting, but it's not too bad. The problem is the fact that it doesn't look like metal. Right? It doesn't look like metal, but I think now is a bit better. Okay. Yeah, now is a bit better. Yes, this is the side that is in darkness, and it is the side that is in view, right? So the fact that it's so different is because we have a light on it. But yes, I think like this I like it. Like this, I think I like it. Yes. Yes. I don't know if also the handle is too white, this one. But if I make it darker, I think it will become like this. I don't know. Do you think we should? Let me try. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe it's better. Maybe it's better. Yes. Okay, I think like this is acceptable. Okay. Not a big fan, but I think like this is acceptable. I mean, it shows what it is. I mean, it looks like a tool, and I'm a bit undecided on the golden of these guys, because I don't think in that but I mean, spending the brass, how do you call it in English? Brass? Yes, the brass. Spending brass, if they had brass. Do they had brass? Brass invention time epoch, when it was invented. 1400 before Christ. Okay, easy. We can have it. So I think brass is fine. I think it's okay. Okay, let's try to apply the same to the others so that we complete the set. Okay. Here we have the same problem. So I need to or I copy. No, but here they are in different position. So I think probably here I need to actually map it properly. I need to map it properly. So I need to do the same trick of the seam. Right, the same trick. Wait. What we left out? We left out only the small, huh? Okay. What is doing? No, I lost my select. No, I lost my selection. Why? Come on. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So we do this, and wait, why didn't wait, we have some vertexes. Yes, we had some, but wait a second. Why this one is... I don't understand why when I select this and I say mark seams, is not doing it, but fine. You did it now. So we need to do the same on this side. Okay, so we go here, we go here, we go here, and we go down to this, and then we go tuk 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 all around, tuk 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 tuk. Mark seam. Then we take this guy, and we go up to here, and we mark seam, and then we select this face, transform to edge, mark seam. Okay, so we have both of them now properly mapped. So I will unwrap, yes, and I will unwrap, no, unwrap, and hopefully, fuck, they are rotated. Okay, so we will mirror on the X, no, we will mirror on the Y. Okay, now we select both of them, and yes, they are now in the exact same position. So now we take all of this. I think it's better to go by face. And now, why we have like half of this piece, but we don't care. We really don't care. We really don't care, boys. We take this, we flip it again, and we shrink it, and we put it there. And now I think the same trick, a bit of the same trick of scaling, just to use the texture better, even if we stretch a bit, but it's okay. And then here we need to hello, yes, here we shrink a bit, and then here we go in for I don't know, that much. Something like that. Okay, so we have the two handles, which should be good, except wait, except these small pieces here, which should go any place there, and except the big guys, which we this circle, which we will take and put on the metal. Right. Okay, now the blade. The blade, I think we just double select Y and project, and that's it. So this is our blade. We will use the same technique that we did on the other. So the front of the blade is this piece. We want the front of the blade to be slightly lightened up. I think we will have to straighten it. We have another way. We need to straighten this. It will stretch a bit the texture, but considering the considering the color, I think will be zero problem. I can make it bigger, yes. Okay, so in theory now the top part of the blade will be whiter. Yes, there is the problem that the middle there is the problem that the middle is hey, I know, but how can I do it? How can I do it? Hey, no, there is no way. How can I have? You see the problem? The problem is that let me triangulate 1 second, because I think he's messing up because he's not triangulated properly. No, what I'm saying is, now it's better. Yeah, okay. No, so it's good. It was just stupid because it was not triangulated the right way. I think we can even go more in. Yes, we can even go more in so that there is more white at the top. Okay, now we missed the sides. The sides we can unwrap, and I think we can then split maybe this piece. So we can move it. No, can we split it? Yes, so we can. No, but we said that we can use the full sides, right? So we don't really need to split it. We just move it. We just move it this side, and that's it. I mean, if you want, we can increase it a bit. We can, you know. Okay, so also that part is mapped kind of meaningful, in a meaningful way. Okay, I think that's it. I think it's finished. I think it's finished. Yeah. I think it's finished. So let's export this one as well. So this one will be scraper number 2. Scraper number 2. Boom, 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 boom. And yes! I think this one we already imported a million times, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. There is our other guy. I mean, they look similar, but to the expert eye, they are actually different. So there is the full set of our tools. I need to go to bed now, but I think we did a good job. So we have 4 new tools to use in the game. For leather cutting and things like that. I will take a picture and post it somewhere, maybe on Patreon and internal thingy. And yeah, I think they are okay. I mean, they are not the greatest ever, but I think they are fine. Are they Tannery new craft skill or they are just in game for fun? No, it's because I want to make. The point is that I want to make in this area. So in this area somewhere, I think like so. These two houses are positioned properly. Okay, the stables are not, but I think in this area it will start a kind of a square, and probably down here there will be the tannery and the clothing shop. And so I need these tools to actually make it look like they are working on it, right? So this is what I need. I need these tools to make them, you know, to make the scene look nicer. Maybe we can also use them in game, but I'm not really sure. 4 new tools for the tannery and leather shop. Okay, so we did that. I think it's good. So what do we miss? Just to plan the work of tomorrow. Okay, wow, tomorrow will be stream 500. I don't know what to do. For stream 500 I have to do fireworks. Do you like this entrance? Look at this, huh? You like it? Look at this thing, huh? Very nice. Very nice. So what I want to make, so we did this one, and we did 2 versions of this one. Okay, so this one is actually double. Now what I want to do tomorrow is this, the frame. I want to do the bath, or the, I don't know how to call it, the quench tank or whatever it's called, the immersion tank. I want to do this part maybe with 1 hide on top. I don't know. I think it would be nice to do this tool and these ones. Right? We should be big and colored with different color. Maybe yes, red, blue, orange, yellow, beige. So these are the pieces that we want to make, and then we will take this part. You know, we will take this part here, and we will add a new house. Oops. And we will add what? And we will add a new house, right? We will add a new house for the shop. They probably will be open. And then here we will add the workshop. So there will be a workshop area. I don't know exactly how to do it, but it will be a workshop. So it will be a bigger house. With the tanks, right? With the tanks, and maybe in front there will be the pool for dyeing into colors, right? In front of it, like this. And here in the workshop there will be all the tools that we have seen, right? There will be the tools here at the top, and maybe 1 NPC. Yeah, we already have leather working, yes, but we don't have the tanning part of leather working, right? But I don't think we're gonna add it. I mean, this is just items for making the scenery look better, okay, making the areas look more correct and I don't know, more meaningful, right? The four tools, if you missed the stream, I pasted them in our internal channel, so you can find the picture. If you go in devs, in the devs channel, you see the four tools. There are two which are specifically for scraping and removing the flash or flashing, how they call it, and there are two that are more for cutting the leather when it's already leather, okay. And then obviously we will have some normal buckets and some normal stuff and chairs and tables. So we have other tools, but I wanted to have some specific, you know, for the tannery and for the cloth shop. Okay, boys, I think we are proceeding. So every day we do another piece. Tomorrow is stream 500. If you have any ideas of what we should do on stream 500, let me know. I will think about it. But basically, what I want to do is to continue to work on the game. You're level 80 in leather. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, I think that's all. Good night. Thank you for watching. If you are new, or also if you are not new, please click on follow on Twitch, subscribe on YouTube, and also check our Patreon site, which today is in white, where you can support us and get access to the alpha, also the lower tier, right? And that's it. Yeah, tomorrow we do something like this. I don't know exactly how, but we will do it. See you, boys. Bye-bye. 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 Good night.